Alright. Oh, poor thing still feels sick.
Well, maybe he should go back to the town and stop hanging out right next to a puddle of gloom.
He may not feel well enough to get up and move.
Hot air balloon's gone. Robbie must have already gone down. Whoa! Hi, you again. I told you not to sneak up on me. Can't you see I'm on the edge of the chasm? Well, maybe don't stand right on the edge of the chasm. And because how is anyone supposed to talk to you if you're standing there and it's like someone comes up to talk to you, you're like, oh god, don't surprise me. It's like, then don't stand right there.
Maybe I don't know. He's there keeping an eye. He's probably there for a reason. He's probably keeping an eye on to see if anything happens. And to keep an eye on what's going on.
Maybe, but he needs to find a better way to make sure that people can't accidentally startle him just by coming up to talk to him normally.
Like, bro, at least if you, like, lay down,
yep.
then you're not, like, precariously bouncing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey man!
Are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Putnik from the Zone I Survey team.
Good job.
Robbie told me to guide you to once they arrive. You were strong in such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seeds, and now I've run out. So I've lost sight of him.
Oh.
I thought he was taking a short walk to that gloom area over there. He just kept going. And going. Last I saw him, he was heading west. Good to know, thank you.
You'd be risking your life walking around here in the dark. You're risking your life anyway.
Yeah. Yes, this is something I learned earlier, where if you use the button to throw a weapon, you can then select an item you want to throw instead.
Yeah.
So instead of doing this, I go over to where are they? There we go. Here and
Yeet. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
yeah, and she is right because there's just gloom all over the place, and if you're not careful, you can just run right into it. So, but I know that I don't think there's any on the way to this first big plant thingy.
Oh, it's a big firefly. That's nice.
Luminescence can be cooked into an elixir, which will add a faint glow to anyone who consumes it.
That's gonna be so cool to just walk around, like eat, like drink like a soup or eat an elixir or something, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, look at me, I'm glowing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's a shrine down here.
I don't think it's a shrine.
Ooh.
Let there be light. Oh yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh, light.
Oh, is it? Oh, look at that. Oh, the grass is black. The grass is back. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a teleporter.
Oh, smile.
Okay, so those big things reveal part of the map.
Oh.
But if and it also looks like it cures any gloom on the hearts. But if I remember correctly, yeah, it reveals much less than the towers up above. So.
Oh, that's fair. It only showcases a small section down here.
Mm-hmm.
And the visibility is just not.
I see another one.
Awesome.
Let's head that way then.
Careful.
Oh, actually, let's check out the campfire first. There might be something. Oh, yes, there's the journal.
Ooh.
Hey, yo! It's really dark in here. Not one bit of light gets in here from the surface. With my goggles, I can hardly see. And why are you running off?
This is Robbie, I bet.
Yes. I really should have brought some bright bloom seeds with me. So in a few sources of light, the glow root glowing down from above has piqued my curiosity. Not sure what it is, but it looks harmless enough. This place is roughly under the shrine on the surface. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm off to the glowing root I see shining west of here, so you better hurry up and get moving. Actually, that means that that means that using the location of shrines on the surface, I might be able to find the location of some of the roots down here.
Oh, that's nice.
It might not be the case for everyone, but, you know, at least some of them might match up.
Do you think Robbie wrote that note with Link in mind?
Probably.
Because I feel like if he didn't, that's a very specific tone he's using for just anybody who he comes across. It's amazing that, like, you know, insects can fly around. Like, there's life down here.
Yeah.
I get that there's,
Nope. Another journal, hold on. Hey, you still alive? Looks like this place is swimming in gloom. Get too close to the stuff and you're asking for trouble. If a guy didn't have any bright blooms, he'd be curtains. But then again, this is my first time down here and I haven't kicked the bucket, so I'm sure you'll be fine. I just spotted something of interest through my goggles. It's shaped like a figure Joshua wants us to find. I will continue searching west towards one of the glowing roots. I see ahead. See you soon.
Yeah, he's definitely writing this with Link in mind. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you ridiculous kid, come on.
Yeah, I do like that though. The idea that it's like, well, it creates so much light, and even seems to be restoring part of it. But then the rest of this is just.
It's too. There's so much corruption. It's not funny because they said that these depths opened up during the upheaval, so it kind of actually gives you. So it seems like this place was mostly closed off from the outside world. Maybe there were some ports of entry beforehand, but certainly not as many as there were before.
Oh, what on earth are those guys?
And then you see there's whoa. Oh my god. Oh no. That guy's definitely gloomed.
Mm-hmm. Where are my bomb flowers?
Oh. Hey, buddy! Catch!
Yeah, let's avoid messing with those guys, though. Looking in the distance.
Oh, God. Hey. Oh. Hello.
I need to switch my shield to one that doesn't constantly shoot fire. I keep forgetting about that.
How can you forget about that? It's this giant thing on the back of your back.
Because I'm distracted.
That is a very, very intense distraction to not remember that you constantly have a dragon head on the back of your shield. Though then again, I was also very distracted enough that I completely missed you getting your first bow, so I guess anything's possible. Catch. 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 Catch.
Sweetie, you're not helping. I'm sorry, but... Now you can say cat.
Catch.
Oh, no, wait, don't.
Did he just like run into his own bomb and then
No, the big guys will sometimes pick up objects nearby, including the small bokoblins, and throw them at you. He picked up an explosive barrel, wound his arm back to throw it, and then it hit a torch and exploded in his face.
Rip the Coblin. Oh no, he's still alive. Darn it.
I think this is a moblin.
Just Moblin. Question mark. That's great. Yeah, he's so mad. He's not even attacking you. He's just...
No, he's going to pick up his friend to try and throw at me.
Okay, now that's the.
Large Zonite.
Oh my god. That's funny. He's like, I'm so mad I blew myself up. I'm gonna go get a friend and throw it away.
Yep, it is a moblin.
That is a very specific. That's a very specific power flex right there. My throwing a explosive barrel at you did not work, so I'm gonna go throw my entire friend in your direction and hope that goes better. Like, what kind of a monster is this? What is this?
This is typical behavior for these derps.
I know. Somehow that's even more, somehow that feels even more derpy than what the Moblins and Windward do, and that is saying something.
Yeah.
Considering those will sniff through, will sniff and clip through the barrel that you're hiding under.
And not notice you.
Not notice you, no.
Yeah. Can we also just appreciate the fact though that the enemies are corrupted down here with the gloom?
It's kind of saying something considering you feel like, I mean, in so many of the other games, you get the sense that the monsters were actually from Ganondorf's magic or something along those lines, where like he kind of made them. It's kind of highlighted by the fact that they kind of explode into the dark smoke when they die. So here is like not only were they possibly made by Ganon or Calamity, or maybe they pre-existed here, I'm not sure. But then they're getting even more corrupted by the sheer malice of the gloom that is also coming from Ganon. It's like they're double made.
Yeah. And now I haven't gotten hit yet. If they do damage to me, it will actually prevent me from healing that part back. Until I like heal the until I either heal the gloom or activate the
Maybe that's why that guy up above is not feeling any better, is because he doesn't have the right healing stuff.
Yeah, well, it's implied, I think, that light heals it, so even
then maybe he needs to get out of the shade. He's sitting under his tent.
Maybe. Yeah, no fire arrows for you.
Catch.
Yeah, I didn't need to be hit in the face with a fire arrow.
Does anybody ever need to be hit in the face with a fire arrow?
Ganon does.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Never say no one. There's always someone that's that much of a jerk that needs to be hit with a fire arrow.
That is a very specific type of jerk, though. I mean, not just being hit in the face with a regular arrow, being hit in the face with a fire arrow.
Beef jerky. It's a jerk. Beef jerky. Maybe that's why.
For the love of God. What just happened there?
I don't know. I was trying to make some sort of pun about beef jerky and it just did not work. And that somehow made it better.
Oh Lord. Whack, whack, whack.
I can make more of these, so I'm just trying to use it to get rid of it.
Gust. You just appreciate the fact that these little moblins are like, here, you know what? We need a light. Let me cut off a piece of the skull and put a candle in it. And then carefully prop that up on 3 pieces of wood and make a very functional lantern on it.
Yeah. Although I am questioning why, if these guys can actually see in the dark down here. Because it just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the light would be providing nearly enough. No. Also, why are they mining the ore in the first place?
Well, you're thinking about why the monsters are mining the zonite?
Yeah.
Well, if the imprisoning lore and everything that we've seen is true, and the fact that Ganon had that
Ariokuda.
You said that you saw that Ganon had the zonite
gem on his
tear gem.
Yeah, like the secret gem that they were talking about with Zelda.
There's probably something. They probably sense that there's immense power in this. So they are probably trying to, if they want to harvest it, they're probably trying to gather the resources to make something that's even more powerful.
Yeah.
Something that can help them win whatever fight they're trying to make.
Yeah.
And boop. This kind of reminds me of a cross between Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, with the purification of like the place beneath the toxic jungle, and also Abzu, when you open up the portals and you release the wildlife back in and things get restored in at least the small portion of the ocean that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The light actually blends into each other. That's cool. Yep, and Yep, and I didn't get gloom, so... Oh, and but I also now know where another one is for later use.
Uh-huh.
Hey, dude!
Hey, you're so hot! Look at how bright that thing got. That light down in the dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Standing here makes me feel so much better. Oh, it's in red, it's important.
Jill, you're finally here. Need to show you what I found.
Delayed reaction to realizing it's
Oh,
red.
look, it's a statue. Standing tall and one-armed. It's an awful lot like the figure Joshua showed us on the piece of slides, don't you think? Alright, get that camera of yours ready. It's time to put it to work. That's right, I forgot you haven't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it was one of the PurePad's basic features. Give me that pad for a second.
Well, isn't the primary user of Ed Zelda.
Well, that's the problem. The camera is locked. And so is your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. Remember correctly, you press this while you pull this, and you tap that, and boop.
Why is he talking about like it's a puppet?
Because puppets.
Oh, God. Oh, you remember those toys from like when we were kids?
Yep, and this is just a compendium where you can take pictures of different creatures, monsters, and what have you.
Teacher. Use your camera.
I'll be honest, I always kind of forget to use the camera for the compendium. It always just never crosses my mind. How'd it go?
There you go, buddy. Think so. Stupendous.
Did you capture it? Well, I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Tidying up the immense route, getting a picture of the statue, started helping us research down here. Soon we are going to have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time to head back to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing! Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture.
Okay.
Now, the question is, do you want to keep exploring down here, or do you want to head back up? I personally want to at least get to that other big glowing guy over there.
Yeah, let's explore a little bit more, and then we'll head back up.
Yep.